Today I release a new structure for a third cup. This is the cup of soul, and its effect needs to be there to overcome, to be able to carry man through this time. To what effect you will be using it is very much in the hand of how you see as those who are affected. The cup of soul has a direction and a dimension into operating through the soul of the man, through the soul of physicality, to the physical body of the man. We had to introduce this, as we see no other way. We see no other, what I call, option left mankind, except moving to the level that the corona works. And in that process, handle it with care, with gentleness, and at the same time making sure man does not become insane. We elevate the soul of the man to become the defender of his own physicality. And in so many ways, many sorrows will be created if we do not stop this. What is important to understand is it interfered with our structure in the energy level, and it locked itself to our physicality. We started with physicality and we went for the structure of physicality. Now we handle it with his own soul, with his own energy, and this is a breakthrough through the science. Never been taught, and in so many ways we have to teach. I have no option. As the Iranian community say, you have taken all the hopes from us. But in fact, we gave you the chance and the hope to survive. In so many ways, we open a door to a new science, but something you knew, but you never done. And it has to be done in that way. And it has to be done in the dimension of the soul of the man, to understand the elevation of the soul, which can understand the elevation of the soul of physicality and the physicality of the man in all dimensions of the existence, from emotion to its energy level. Many of you who've been around the foundation, you are fully aware the way I work. Simplicity of teaching is the key to understanding. And simplicity of understanding is to, in fact, comprehend. The new cup is from the comprehension of the structure of the man. There is a small problem which I have to tell you. You hear me snuffling and coughing a lot. I have a very bad cold, and you always have been with me, good and bad. Today is a very bad one. What I want you to do is listen very carefully. This is cup number 3, the cup of soul. What do you need to do? Very simple. Do not quote it. Oh, I better bring it down. Then I can't connect you. You have 3 non-quoted wires. All 3 of zinc. You connect all 3 together. With this, you connect to the second cup or the first cup. in all three cases. You see, when you don't get it right there, you have to do it different. In the first cup and the second cup, you have nano-coated copper. Then you have and you have the zinc, and you have your nano-coated and copper of their own. You connect all three nano lines together. And as before, you connect the others which are not nano-coated together. The gases produced in this part will be an energy level of the soul of the man. Now, you connect with cup 1, which carries the soul of physicality to the soul of the man. And with cup 2, you connect to the physicality of the man. Where I make it very clear that you all know what it is. Zn nano. Zn nano. This is copper. This is copper nano. This is your Cu and Cu. And this is your Cu. And this is your zinc. With this new cup, the cup of soul, you match the energy levels of the corona on the strength of the emotion of the man that does not allow the conversion. Can you hear me? In this process?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. In this process, we create energy at the strength of the field of the physicality of the man. This line up and run the 3. Run a cup of man, which can't never take gases from it, but produce the 3 cups in separate.
Mr. Keshe, you're breaking up.
On whatever you make.
Mr. Keshe, could you repeat that last sentence, please? It was kind of breaking up there.
Yes. I've just got to change the provider. In this process, you always use Zn from what I call cup 3. what we call cup 3, whatever you collect from it. Do not look for matter state in cup 3 as such. You're used to seeing physicality, but if you get physical GANs, there's no problem. If you get what we call energy GANs, you just take from the bottom. This area you collect from. Do not forget, the process of connection is as before. You never change the process, which means, to make it very clear for you, this way. These two connect. This one comes here, and the third line connects the two. But when you connect to the cup number 2, you connect as a totality. Or to cup 1. So in that process, from now on, you always use cup 3, at least 20% of your mixtures, 20 to 40%. And then the other 2. For this, you rub on your head, on the body, with a hand. You make a mixture in a bottle, in a bowl, and you take it with your hands and you wash your face, you wash your body, you wash your every organ. You have to understand, the soul of the man exists in every cell of the man. In so many ways, you elevate the soul. The soul looks after the physicality. And in that process, then you add cup 1 and cup 2. Depending on where is, where you connect the soul to the physical dimension of that position. There is no other way to battle these things this way. You can put it in a space and spray it around. You can put it in the bowls and leave it around the house. But you have to be careful. You have to be careful. The elevation of the soul is cornerstones of the existence. And you have to understand what that means. 2 a spiral and 1 flat. If you have a piece of zinc, cut it in 3 strips. Twist 2 and leave 1 flat. And spiral the 2. This is the new entry for you. There's a new way to learn. And with this process, we have, as I said, we have no choice.